What's up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist here with
Gersh1,
and we're back at it again to bring you more answers to your questions in another episode of For the Greater War.
Now, for all those that don't know, this is a question and answer video for Warhammer 40K. You guys ask us the question down in the comments below, and we answer them for you next week. In order for us to get to your questions, please put question in front of your question because we answer those first. Andrew Fitzgerald says, Leman Russ said he would return when something like the wolf time happens. When do you think it will happen? Not anytime soon.
Right. Basically, the main thing that's going to stop Leman Russ from coming is the return of Guilliman. They made this whole Gathering Storm 3-part series to basically say, bam, Primarch is back, Guilliman's here. Now, if you quickly introduce another Primarch, that kind of takes away the shine, the epicness, the impact of Guilliman coming here.
And from a business perspective, it makes more sense for GW not to bring another Primarch, because if they bring out another Primarch, people will gravitate towards purchasing that Primarch, and then that's it. So you're getting people to buy one model, whereas right now with Guilliman, what I think they're gonna end up doing is putting out a bunch of cool Space Marine stuff. So like support things for Guilliman and for the Ultramarines, which more people are gonna end up like buying, because you're more likely, like let's say they come out with what's something that Space Marines have been asking for, some other tank or something, right? Yeah. Like a Forge World tank. People are more likely to purchase 2 Forge World tanks instead of coming out with another Primarch and buying 2 Primarchs. Nobody's going to buy 2 Guillimans. Nobody's going to buy 2 Leman Russes. And another thing too that about the whole Leman Russ coming back, his story was told. The Wolfen models came out. The 13th chapter, or the 13th, what is it? Brotherhood? No.
13th...
Company. The 13th company already came out. That story was ended.
You had the whole Magnus thing, coming in and wrecking their shit, so...
Yeah, so that story has been told, and the Primarch hasn't returned, so he's not going to return anytime soon. I mean, I would love for us to be proved wrong, but I highly doubt it. I really don't think he's going to come back.
Yeah, if you really want to play Leman Russ that bad, they just released, or they're going to release, the new Forge World Imperial Armor book, and that takes place the Battle of Prospero. So Leman Russ is in it.
Yep, so if you want your Space Wolves fixin', play Forge World, or play 30K.
30K, yeah.
Next question.
This one's by Opinionsky, however you pronounce that. What are your guys' opinions on Dawn of War 3? So we played together, what was it? Winter Assault?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which isn't that considered Dawn of War 1?
Yeah, I think it was still the first one, like an expansion to the first Dawn of War. We played that a lot, and we had a good time playing it. And now with this new release, it's like, oh man, it's gonna be awesome, like we remember the old times. But it's a lot different than what the first Dawn of War is. First of all, there's only 3 races.
Sucks.
Yeah, it sucks so bad. You got the Orcs, which kind of gets his fix.
Yeah.
And then you got the Space Marines and the Eldar, which no Tau,
no Imperium. That sucks. Like, my favorite thing was to create a guardman army and just watch them get like destroyed. But then the tanks come in and we're not gonna have that. I mean, yeah, later on they're gonna have expansions. But it just sucks that we don't get that right off the bat. I feel like we're starting from square one.
Right. Also, the graphics, I'm not 100% liking it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's too cartoony.
I feel like it's really dark. Like, not as in grim, but like dark as in terms of the colors that they use or the trailers that they've showed us. Like, they're really, really dark.
Just turn up your brightness, GW.
Get warmer color palettes. But other than that, I feel like we're still going to play it. I'm probably still going to purchase it. I need to get a better PC, though, because my gaming... I don't have a gaming PC. I have a regular, computer, but yeah. Hopefully, we do Let's Plays. Suni Onija. Question. Aside from the Sistor Sororitas and the Silent Sisters, can women hold power in the Imperium or in the male... Or is it all male-dominated? No, women hold governor positions, general positions, I'm actually just reading the what's it called?
Rogue Trade.
No, the Beast Arises. So I'm on book 2, and in that book, like, we're following this like general chick who's like trying to save people as the orcs are coming down and destroying everything. So yeah, women are pretty much everywhere in the Imperium.
High Lords.
Except Space Marines.
This next one's by Axel Alexson. Is the window in a relationship?
The window is a gate that's alive. So yes, of course, it has a relationship. It has a relationship with the poster.
And that
picture up there. That's showing, isn't it? All right. Orokin Prime 601. Who's superior, Forerunner or Eldar? Who is superior, Forerunner or Eldar? What's a Forerunner?
Is that I want to say it's Halo? Like they were like the ancient race in Halo? I don't know.
I'm not sure. I don't know what that is. Next question.
This one's by Helix Marcius. Do you think that GW is using Guilliman as a replacement for the Emperor until they can either figure out a way to kill the Emperor without ending the Imperium, or could they be softly rebooting 40K with a Lord Commander instead of the Emperor?
Possibility. They could. I feel like it's more of they're rebooting the series. What do you think?
Yeah, it's kind of like, the 30K is such a big, like, Forge World is selling a shit ton of 40K or 30K stuff. They're doing really well. And GW is like, oh, well, if we put out like the Burning of Prospero and all that stuff, you get people that want to play these
champions.
Models, these champions, these guys. So let's slowly bring them in, and that's what they're doing with the Cataphracti, the Contemptor Dreadnoughts, and it's like the Primarchs did so well, let's bring them back. So it's like they're trying to reboot 40K with a 30K feel.
Yeah,
that makes sense. So,
which is awesome because 30K is all about just flooding the like apocalyptic battles, basically.
Right. Yeah.
And 40K is always fun when it's apocalyptic, if you have time. If you can kill 7 hours, or if you have 7 hours to kill. Liam Williamson, do you think the Necrons will put their souls into Tyranids? Asking it because that's what's his name? Zarek's goal, to save his people by finding a suitable race for them to assimilate. No, I don't think so.
No, I think that's gonna be shut down 100% because there's no way you're gonna make one race into another. Like that doesn't make sense lore-wise, and I don't think GW would ever do something like that.
Yeah, because then you cut either Tyranids or you cut the Necrons.
The Necrons.
I mean, you'll cut Necrons, but yeah.
Yeah. But that's a good concept, though. They'll probably do change their bodies to something, but it'd be something completely different.
And they'll be like units. I don't think it'll be a whole new race. It's going to be a long time before we get a Xenos race. A new Xenos race.
Well, they released squats in Fantasy or Age of Sigmar.
Yeah, they did. Well, yeah, you're right.
They're not called squats, but that's what it is.
But they have chainswords and guns.
They got freaking like blimps.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's people already out there that are doing their own conversions because there's third-party companies that sell squats. But Warhammer Fantasy is giving, or Age of Sigmar is giving it to you now.
This one's by, I don't know how to say that or pronounce that because it's just a bunch of Chinese lettering or Japanese.
Don't know what that is.
But anyway, he, she, it. Try not to trigger anybody by saying he or she or it. This person, this being, this concept asks, since Alfarius and Omegon share a soul and one of them died, does that mean that there's only half a soul left, or did it all go into the remaining twin? How do you think this is going to affect mentality and morality?
To answer that question, you have to know Harry Potter. Harry Potter, what's his name? The guy you're not supposed to say his name? Lord Voldemort. He took his soul and put it in a Crocux. What's it called?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and that's half of his being. And you know how he got all deteriorated and shit? I think that's what's happening to Alfarius. Alfarius died. Right?
Omegon's alive.
Omegon's alive. So Omegon's probably walking around without a nose, looking like Lord Voldemort.
Say his name one more time.
I can't even see it. You think of Beetlejuice?
Oh, yeah, the same guy, same thing.
But other than that, yeah, I think that's probably. Well, I don't know, because there's a theory that he's not dead.
Right.
That Alfarius is not dead.
Yeah.
Or Omegon.
Or both.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's confusing whenever you talk about the Alpha Legion.
This question comes from O'Cork. Are you guys doing Xenos giveaways like Dark Eldar, Harlequins? Yeah, we'll probably do that next month. Mm-hmm. The original idea was we're going to do a giveaway every... What did I say? Every 10,000. But like we hit a plateau.
Yeah, we hit 50 and we've been at 50 for a while.
Yeah, so that's not fair to you guys to wait like who knows however many months to give you guys another giveaway. So we're just gonna go back to doing them once a month because that's what we used to do before. Mm-hmm. So once a month we're gonna be doing giveaways, and next month, yeah, we'll do Xenos. Do you really want Eldar and Harlequins though? Don't you want something amazing like orcs? Nobody wants orcs.
Yeah, they need a really big update and fast.
Yeah.
This one's by Ye Moms. Are the Ratlings still canon?
Yeah. You can still buy the Ratlings, can't you?
I've never seen Ratling models, so I don't know.
Oh, well, I think the Imperial rulebooks still have them in there. Like the Codex for the Imperial Guard.
So it's kind of like the Tyranids, since the Tyranids have a few like units and special characters that there's no models of. So that's probably why the Ratlings are still in the book or the Codex, but there's no models.
Right. And they're just snipers.
Yeah, you can just convert them.
Yeah. John Redcore. Will I ever find love in the big universe of war? No.
This one's by Madara Uchiha Mizukage. How is the hierarchy in a Chaos Army? Are demons higher than Chaos Space Marines? Are demon princes in command of Chaos Marines? Or does she have to ask the Chaos God? How is the hierarchy between different demon princes of the same god? Is one higher than the other, or are they equal?
So I'm actually working on a new series where like we go over the structure of all the different races in the Warhammer 40K universe. So you're going to learn about that there. But I guess the quick answer is between Chaos Gods there is no hierarchy. They just battle each other, kind of like the factions of one country to another. You can connect similarities, but at the end of the day they're enemies, so it doesn't matter. And then isn't it? It's like Demon Prince.
Chaos Lord.
Bloodthirstier.
Oh yeah, Bloodthirstier.
Chaos Lord, and then the rest of them. Yeah, right.
I think so. Yeah. I don't know. I've got the codices at home. I just haven't really looked into that aspect yet.
Yep, but expect that video soon, hopefully. Next question comes from FrostBlitz20. Will Celestine and Greyfax ever confess their love for each other and make the ultimate Warhammer 40K love story that we all want to ship? No. Hope not. Do you have another one?
This one is by Graydon Staff. What is a soul in 40K? Is it something about you or your consciousness? And what does it mean when a chaos god devours your soul?
Okay, so when you die, supposedly, if you're a human and you were good to the, or if you believed in the God Emperor, you will become part of his army. Meaning that your essence, your being, your mentality will exist within the, like it'll still exist as you, but in the army of the Imperium. Now, the soul itself for everybody is really just an imprint in the warp, right? Mm-hmm. So whatever you believe happens to your soul. Kind of like the Eldar, when they die, they believe that they get saved if they get entrapped in their little gems.
Yeah, spirit stones.
Mm-hmm. And then when Slanesh devours them, that means that they cease to exist at all.
You're dead. You're done.
Yeah, you can never come back. Your mentality, your idea can never become part of the future or whatever. That's it.
You'll get more about that once we talk about machine spirits and all that fun stuff.
Yep. This question comes from Rory Taylor. Do you guys think that that Lionel Johnson will return and that Gilliman will die before his arriving? Will Gilliman fight against Magnus the Red? Who would win?
In the actual codex, I don't know, it's not really a codex, but in the Gathering Storm book, there is a part where Gilliman does fight Magnus, and it's a really epic one. I'm not gonna spoil it yet because we'll probably do 40 facts on that. But yes, they do fight, and it is pretty one-sided.
One-sided for...
Well, whose book is it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like, oh, Gilliman came, but he's getting his ass whooped. No, he's doing the ass whooping.
Because in reality, was Magnus a fighter? No, right?
No,
he was a scholar.
Yeah, scholar, psyker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. Last question.
This one's by Riley Middleton. When blood angels are corrupted and turned to chaos, do they still have the effects of the red thirst and the black rage? Yes. Actually, it's very beneficial that Khorne gets these traitors because black rage makes them go crazy, makes them want to,
Kill more,
shower themselves in blood. Same thing with the red thirst. So, it continues, because this is part of them. It's like part of their genome, their genes. So even if they turn to chaos, it's not gonna stop it.
Right.
That's like saying if I got asthma and I turn to Christianity, is that gonna get cured? Probably not, because I have asthma. same concept.
Yep. And actually, we'll do one more question. Shade4023. Do you think that orcs will get their own triumvirate, and will Godskull Thraka lead it? I really hope so, because the Godskull Thraka model is old and really dumb looking. He's doing this.
That's what orcs do, though.
No, like, orcs' heads are like low and stuff, but like make them at least like point or like charge or something. But he's doing this. Who walks around like this?
The Gaskell and that too.
So yeah, hopefully they do make a triumphant with
something like that.
Whatever. With Godskull, and like he's a badass.
Who would you want the other two to be with him?
I mean, there has to be a mech boy and a weird boy. Those are the HQs you could choose from. But another weird boy model would be awesome too, because the weird boy model that we have now, it's cool and everything. But we need something more epic, more like, because you know how now they have like Ined. Is it Ined? No, which one is the Incarn?
Yeah. Okay.
How like it's flying and it has like swirls around it. They need to do something with the weird boy where like there's like warp orc stuff coming out. It would be badass. Mm-hmm. So I hope so. Will we see it? Probably not.
Hopefully there is a triumphant for every race, because it'd be cool. But
so far that we've seen. Oh wait, yeah. So it was Imperium,
Eldar,
and Space Marines.
Yep.
Cool. So maybe. Those were the questions for this week. Please ask more questions down in the comment section below so we can answer them next week. If we didn't answer your question that you commented today, comment it again and we'll get to it at some point.
If not, you could always head on over to our Patreon page where we got more epic 40K content. Same thing with the Twitter, our Instagram, and our Facebook page.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for everything.
As always, I'm the Sound Alchemist,
Gershwan,
The Window, and we are out of here.